Good morning, everyone. We do the exercises and question answers of the chapter Major Domains of the Earth, Geography, page 158. We begin with the first exercise. Tick the correct options. Mount Aconcagua is the highest peak in South America. 1D. Number 2, lake is an example of hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. 2A. Number 3, the 5 Great Lakes are found in North America. 3A. Number 4, the largest continent is Asia. 4C. Sahara, the largest desert in the world, is located in Africa. 5B. Number 6, which ocean is shaped like S? Atlantic Ocean. 6C. Number 7, the lower layer of atmosphere is troposphere. 7A. Number 2, state true or false. First, the atmosphere contains 21% nitrogen. False. Now underline nitrogen and write there oxygen. And supposing you don't want to change nitrogen, then you have to put a percentage change here. It would be 78% if you want nitrogen.
Can you repeat first and second? Take the correct option.
Now, number 2, the biosphere contains living organisms. True. Number 3, Europe is the largest continent on Earth. False. Underline Europe, right there, Asia. Number 4, Australia is called an island continent. True. Number 5, the stratosphere is the uppermost layer of atmosphere. False. Please underline stratosphere and write there exosphere. EXOSPHERE. Number 6, the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world. True. Come to the third exercise, match the columns correctly. Column A, first one, atmosphere, it will be matched with ozone layer. Atmosphere will be matched with ozone layer. Number 2, Pacific Ocean, Mariana Trench. Pacific Ocean, Mariana Trench. Number 3, Asia, Mount Everest. Number 3, Asia, Mount Everest. Number 4, Africa, Great Rift Valley. Africa, Great Rift Valley. Ionosphere, number 5, Aurora Borealis. Number 6, South America, Amazon Basin. We come on to the next exercise. Exercise 4, fill in the blanks. Dash and dash are the research stations of India in Antarctica. First blank is Maitri, and then second is Dakshin Gangotri. The spelling of Maitri, Maitri, and Dakshin Gangotri, DakShin, Dakshin Gangotri, Gangotri. D and G will be capital for Dakshin Gangotri. M will be capital for Maitri. Number 2, atmosphere consists dash percentage of nitrogen, 78%. Number 3, the dash is a unique feature found along the northeastern coast of Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, the T capital for the Great, GREAT, G capital for Great, Barrier, B capital, BARRIER, and R capital for Reef, REAF. Great Barrier, the Great Barrier Reef. Number 4, the watery part of the Earth is known as hydrosphere. Number 5, the parts of the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean which surround Antarctica are called the Southern Oceans. The Southern Ocean. The capital, T capital for the, S capital for Southern, O capital for Ocean. Thank you. We come on to exercise 5. Answer the following questions in short. First one, what do you mean by biosphere? Come to page 156. Can you see the heading biosphere? Start marking the narrow zone of living organisms where lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere meet and interact is called biosphere. Answer 5.1. Coming to answer 5.2, name the highest and the deepest places of the earth. Now you write it like this. The highest place of the earth is, and then write Mount Everest, Mount Everest, and also write in brackets the meters. In brackets, write 8848 meters high. 8848 meters high. Now, in the same question, they also want to know the deepest place. So you write the deepest place of the earth is Mariana Trench. Mariana, Mariana Trench, Trench, Trench. Now please write the depth in brackets, write 11022 meters deep. 11022 meters deep. Coming to the third one, write down an important feature of troposphere. Write page 155. Come to the heading troposphere. Start marking. It is the lowest layer of the atmosphere and extends up to 8 to 10 kilometers at the equator. Tropo means change, and almost all changes we see down the layer. Coming to 5.4, why is the Earth called the blue planet? Right, page 153. Open page 153. Can you see at the heading hydrosphere? Right, mark there. When astronauts see Earth from space, it looks blue due to the presence of water. About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. So the Earth is also called the watery planet or the blue planet. 5.4. Now coming to 5.5. Name the two countries that lie entirely in the southern hemisphere. Your answer will be the two continents that lie entirely in the southern hemisphere are, you will write number 1, Australia, A capital, AUSTRALIA, Australia, comma, number 2, Antarctica, 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 okay, Antarctica. Next, number 6, name two important gases of atmosphere. Answer, the two important gases of atmosphere are, oxygen, right there, 21%, comma, nitrogen, right there, 78%. Next, number 7, give any two methods of protecting environment. Right, page 157. Come to the points which are given here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First and the second point, mark them. Controlling indiscriminate felling of trees. Number 2, planting new trees. Now, how will you answer this? You will write here, two methods of protecting environment are, and then you write those 2 points. Clear? Next, question number 5.8. What do you mean by hydrosphere? Page 157. I repeat, 157. Can you see hydrosphere written in important terms? Just write that. The domain of the earth containing water bodies such as oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, etc. is known as hydrosphere. Here is known as hydrosphere. Okay. Now we come on to exercise 6. Answer the following questions in detail. Number 1, differentiate between atmosphere and lithosphere. Please write the page numbers 147 and 155. Come to 147 first. Can you see lithosphere written here? Come to the second paragraph of it. The word lithosphere is derived from the Latin word litho, which means stone or rock, and sphere, which means realm or domain. Thus, the lithosphere is the upper solid layer of the earth. This you will write after dividing the page into two parts, and you'll write lithosphere and what else they want? Atmosphere. And then you now write about atmosphere, which is given on page 155. Come to the heading atmosphere. Can you see atmosphere written here? The whole paragraph with a few places to leave, so be alert. Begin. The earth is surrounded by an envelope of air called the atmosphere. It is as much a part of the earth as land or water. Till here you mark. Then leave 2-3 lines. Can you see this envelope is? Mark from here. This envelope is thickest at sea level and thins rapidly upwards. It provides us with the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. This is your answer 6-1. Coming to 6-2, name the oceans found over the Earth's surface. Also give important features of the Pacific Ocean. Please write page 153, 154. Come to page 153. Can you see the heading oceans? Start marking. Oceans constitute the largest part of hydrosphere. They are interconnected. They all are interconnected. The ocean water is always in motion. After that, leave 2 lines. Can you see the Pacific Ocean? Mark the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean are the 4 major oceans of the earth. On the earth, the parts of Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean, which surround Antarctica, are called the Southern Ocean. Now come to page 154, where they are wanting to know about Pacific Ocean features. Now this you'll write the Pacific Ocean as a heading, and then you'll answer it in points. So number 1, the Pacific Ocean is the largest as well as the deepest ocean. Then leave 2-3 lines. Number 2, the Pacific Ocean occupies over 1/3 part of the earth. Number 3, the Pacific Ocean is circular in shape and is surrounded by Asia, Australia, North America, and South America. Number 4, most of the active volcanoes are found in Pacific Ocean and the and the lands bordering it. That's it. So this is your 6-2 answer. 6-2 has 2 parts you can see here. First, you have to name all the oceans. And then in the second part, they want to know about the features of Pacific Ocean. So Pacific Ocean, I have divided the heading into 4 points. You will do the 4 points and finish it off. Clear? Next. Question number 6-3. How are the human activities responsible for creating imbalance in environment? Just a second, I have not marked. Can you see right there, page 156, 157? Page 156, 157. Mark, please. Can you see disturbing the balance in nature? The presence of both, mark the presence of both animals and plants help us to keep a balance over the earth's surface. But due to the greedy attitude of human beings, this balance is being disturbed. Yeah, the ever-growing population needs more space to live, and thus human beings are clearing forests by cutting trees and making room for settlements. Mark till here, then right. This causes soil erosion and floods, which destroy lives and property of people. Did you get it? Did you get it? Instead of instead of writing hence there causes soil erosion, you will write this causes. From here, this causes.
Answer third from starting.
No, I can't do that. Soil erosion, floods, which destroy lives and property of people. Got it? Then continue. The destruction of forests also disturbs the natural habitat of wildlife. Then leave 2-3 words and you mark our environment is being polluted by various harmful gases, smoke, solid waste, etc. from the factories. That's it. This is your answer, 6-3. Coming to 6-4, give a brief description of the layers of atmosphere with a diagram. So that means draw the diagram, that is compulsory. Clear? Draw the diagram, it is compulsory. And then page atmosphere. Page 155, 156, right there. And now come on to the various layers. You'll write layers of atmosphere. Then you'll write troposphere. Then you'll write it is the lowest layer of the atmosphere and extends up to 8 to 10 kilometers at the equator. Only till here. This is your answer. 6, what? 6, 4. Okay, then come on to stratosphere. 6-4 will be only this much. It is the second major layer of the Earth's atmosphere, just above troposphere. There is not, no, leave it, just till here. Then mesosphere. In this part, there is maximum concentration of ozone, a vital gas, between 30 kilometers to 60 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. Then ionosphere. The ionosphere is a part of the atmosphere that is ionized by solar radiation. It forms an important part in atmospheric electricity. Then exosphere. The outermost layer of atmosphere is known as exosphere that lies between 400 to 1000 kilometers. Only till here. Did you get it? This is your answer, 6-4. Don't worry, the call is getting recorded. If you have any problem, you can see. And diagram is compulsory. Supposing you have drawn the diagram earlier, no problem. Next to the diagram, write the question number 6-4, so that in the exam, if it is given, you are supposed to draw the diagram as well and then do this question. Next, 6-5. State the importance of biosphere. Right, page 1, what is the page number? 156. And open this. Can you see this? Biosphere written here. Now you have already written this part as 5-1. This will also be your answer for 6-5. Okay. You'll begin your answer. The narrow zone of living organisms where lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere meet and interact is called biosphere. It is in this zone that life that is unique to this planet exists. There are a variety of organisms that vary in size from microbes to and bacteria to huge mammals. All the living organisms, including humans, are linked and interdependent on one another as well as on biosphere for survival. With this, we have finished the chapter.